In the endless golden expanse of the African savanna, a ghost moves through the tall grass, invisible, untouchable. This is the leopard, the most adaptable predator the world has ever known. While others specialize, it masters everything. Its spotted coat, an evolutionary masterpiece, dissolves into the dappled light of the savanna. Each rosette, unique as a fingerprint, breaks its silhouette into the landscape. It can walk within meters of prey undetected, its body gliding between shadows like smoke. And when it strikes, it does so with surgical precision, the result of millions of years of refinement. The leopard doesn't just survive these worlds, it rules them. No other cat calls such vast territory home. From the scorched earth of the Kalahari Desert, where temperatures swing between -40 and +50 degrees Celsius, to the humid rainforests of Congo, where light barely touches the ground. From the frozen peaks of the Caucasus, at over 4,000 meters altitude, to the bustling streets of Mumbai, where 20 million humans crowd together. The leopard doesn't just survive these worlds, it rules them. Its secret? An adaptability unmatched in the animal kingdom. Where the lion depends on the plains, the leopard conquers the impossible. From sand dunes to dense canopies, from urban glaciers to remote villages, it forges paths where no other predator would dare venture. In the heart of Mumbai, one of Earth's most densely populated cities, leopards walk the streets at night. 35 of them live in Sanjay Gandhi National Park, an island of wilderness surrounded by 20 million people. By dawn, they vanish completely, until darkness falls again. These urban predators have learned to navigate a labyrinth of concrete and steel, avoiding humans with almost supernatural discipline. They cross busy roads, glide along building walls, dissolve into construction site shadows. This unlikely coexistence has persisted for decades, a stunning testament to leopard adaptability. And each morning, as the city wakes, its inhabitants remain unaware of the invisible kings who just patrolled their streets. 70 different habitats. That is how many environments the leopard has mastered. Rainforest where light rarely touches the ground. Mountains where oxygen grows thin. Grasslands where visibility stretches forever. The leopard adapts its body, its hunting strategy, even its temperament to each world it claims. In dense jungle, it becomes a silent ghost, slipping between vines with infinite patience. On high plateaus, its coat thickens, its lungs adapt to thin air. In open grassland, it exploits every shadow, every terrain elevation, transforming apparent vastness into favored hunting ground. This behavioral plasticity is unmatched. Where other species vanish in the face of change, the leopard evolves, endures, triumphs. But it is in the African savanna that the leopard reveals its full brilliance. Here, amidst golden grass and scattered acacia, evolution has crafted the perfect ambush hunter. A coat that dissolves into dappled light and shadow, a body built for explosive power, and patience, the hunter's most lethal weapon. For hours, it can remain motionless, blended into the landscape, waiting for the perfect moment. Its muscles are coiled like springs, ready to release staggering energy in a fraction of a second. When the leopard decides to strike, distance to prey becomes almost irrelevant. Its body transforms into a living projectile, each movement calculated with millennial precision. This is the culmination of 500,000 years of evolutionary refinement, and the result is nature's craftsmanship in its most accomplished form. When the hunt is complete, the leopard performs a feat no other big cat can match. It carries prey weighing 3 times its own body weight, sometimes 60 kilograms or more, straight up into the trees. There, suspended 20 meters above ground, the feast begins. safe from lions, safe from hyenas. This Herculean strength is only the beginning of the feat. The leopard must also demonstrate perfect balance, gripping rough bark with retractable claws, hauling its burden towards safety. Each movement is calculated, each gram of energy spent with precision. Once in the branches, it wedges the carcass into an acacia fork, a natural pantry only the leopard can reach. For days, it will return to feed, dominating competition from its inaccessible perch. Unlike lions who live in prides, the leopard walks alone. Each adult controls a territory of 30 to 70 square kilometers. They patrol these boundaries nightly, marking their realm with scent and claw. Intruders are warned. Challenges are met in this solitary existence. Every encounter matters. Each marking is a message in the complex language of leopards, a declaration of presence, a silent warning, an invitation to confrontation if necessary. They recognize each other by scent, measure each other by traces left on bark, calculate each other by night calls that carry for kilometers. This solitary life is not a weakness, but a winning strategy. Less competition for food, more control over territory, and minimal dependence on anyone. The hunt begins in absolute stillness. Motionless for minutes, the leopard assesses everything: wind direction, prey distance, available cover. Then, the approach begins. Each step placed with surgical precision. Head low, body flat against the earth. The final meters require absolute control. A held breath, a frozen muscle, total concentration. The leopard can stop at any moment, become a living statue again, melt into grass as if it never existed. This ability to transition instantly between motion and stillness is crucial. A suspicious sound, a wind change, prey raising its head, and the hunter freezes, invisible again. Only when all parameters are aligned, when distance is critical and angle flawless, does the leopard trigger the final explosion. What follows happens too fast for the human eye to fully comprehend. 60 kilometers per hour in 3 seconds. 400 meters of explosive acceleration. The leap. 6 meters through the air. The impact. Precise, overwhelming, final. In that split second, evolution's perfect design reveals itself. Acceleration is so brutal that muscles reach maximum power instantly, transforming the leopard into a living projectile. Each leap is calculated with millimeter precision. Each landing absorbed by joints designed like natural shock absorbers. Prey has no chance to react. The leopard is already upon it before the alarm signal reaches its brain. It's a perfect orchestration of biomechanics and strategy. A demonstration of what 500,000 years of evolution can accomplish when each generation refines the previous design. For all its power, the leopard faces threats its ancestors never knew. Habitat loss, human conflict, poaching for their spotted coats. Yet unlike many predators, leopard populations remain relatively stable. The secret? That same adaptability that makes them impossible to contain also makes them impossible to eradicate. Where other species vanish under human pressure, the leopard persists, adapting to pioneer fronts, surviving in fragmented forest corridors, even coexisting in peri-urban zones. This is not a victory, but a tenacious resistance, and a testament to this species' evolutionary resilience. The future remains uncertain, but for now, the Ghost King continues to rule its impossible territories. For 500,000 years, leopards have walked this earth. They have outlasted ice ages, shifted continents, the rise and fall of civilizations. While other cats vanished into extinction, the leopard endured. not through strength alone, but through a refusal to be defined by any single world. They belong to everywhere and nowhere. Lions, specialists of the plains, have seen their territories shrink. Tigers, masters of dense jungles, have vanished from 93% of their historical range. But the leopard, ultimate generalist, has maintained its grip on a transforming planet. This is not just a story of survival. It's an evolutionary lesson. Specialization is a dead end. Adaptability is the key to eternity. As darkness settles over the savanna, the leopard melts back into the shadows. This ghost, this master of impossible worlds, this shapeshifter of the wild, leaves nothing behind but silence. And the knowledge that somewhere out there, beyond the firelight, the impossible king is watching. It has survived everything evolution and history could inflict, and it will remain when we are but a memory. For the leopard does not fight to dominate nature. It fights to belong to it. While we build our civilizations, destroy and rebuild, it persists in the interstices, patiently, inexorably, carrying wisdom we have never possessed. The secret of eternal survival, the secret of absolute freedom, the secret of the ghost that never vanishes. If the leopard just left you speechless, share this video. Some stories are too extraordinary to keep to yourself. Pass it on. And if you want to follow every impossible story nature has written, subscribe to Wild Genesis. This world doesn't stop for those who hesitate. Now, drop it in the comments. Which fact hit you hardest? The leopard carrying 3 times its weight into the trees? The one walking Mumbai's streets at night? Or something else entirely? We read every single one.